Yes. Did you say that? In the live. Did you say that? In the live. All right, guys, welcome to Stadia Bash Community Network Women's History Month event. So I am going to bring on some guests, and I'm going to introduce the first one. Her name is Emma J, and we're going to bring her into the stream so we can talk to her now. Hi, Emma. How's it going?
Good, thank you.
I'm bringing you on first so you could kind of introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about what you do with gaming and Stadia, kind of give us an introduction.
Okay, so I only started streaming a few months ago. Started a YouTube channel, just something to do, to be honest. Because I came out of work and it was just a hobby. And then I ended up getting more and more into it, joined the Stadia Bash Community Network, and ended up making loads of new friends and getting more and more into streaming. And I just went from there, really.
Awesome. So pretty much, you know, I'm very new. I just started last Tuesday, my first stream. I've played games in the past, but I'm also new to the community, and it's really cool meeting new people. I get to meet you today, so that's awesome. You sound really nice, and we'll get to know each other even more as we go through, you know, gaming together maybe eventually.
Hopefully.
So, yeah. I'm going to bring on Stadia Mom next. I'm going to bring her into the stream so she could do her introduction next. Hey, Stadia Mom.
Hi, girls.
How's it going?
Hi.
I'm not too bad. How about yourselves?
Yeah, so I'm just going to let you do a little introduction for yourself as well so people know who you are and what you like to do on Stadia.
Well, I'm Stadia Mum. I've only just started my channel. I've not actually done a video yet, but it is coming. But I love to play Red Dead, and I like to go around and kick the boys' asses at the game.
That sounds about right. That's the cool thing when boys aren't expecting the women to be winning at the game. So, really nice. You kind of give them that unexpected.
Goes one of two ways, doesn't it? They're either overly impressed or overly annoyed.
Yeah, definitely.
It's funny either way. So.
Yeah.
So it's definitely nice. So we have some comments. I'm going to read a few of the comments. We have Stadia Vet on here. He said, "Let the hype train begin." He also said, "And remember, Spectre, they're coming for you." So I have a little joke. When I first did my stream last Tuesday, I told Spectre that I'm going to take his spot.
Yes.
He said, you know, you started the Stadia Bash community, but I'm going to be your boss now. So yeah. I got more views than him, and you know, it's just a little ongoing joke between us. I got Jack on here. He said, "Awesome event." Spectre said, "Yo." Stadia Dad said, "Women's History Month hype." And Collins Dynasty said, "What's up, peoples?" Nikki said, "Hello, everyone." Stadia Dad said, "Stadia Mom hype." We got, and now your mama knows. The ladies are awesome. What's up, guys? We got Ray on here. He said, "Yo." Petter Games said, "Hey, hey." Collins Dynasty said, "Yo," and now your mama knows. Stadia Dad said, "Whoop, whoop." And Stadia Pro Gaming said, "Thank you, ladies, for representing the SBCN as we celebrate with you." And Petter Gaming said, "Two Emmas killing it." It is kind of cool that you're both Emma.
It's a very popular name in the UK, isn't it, Emma?
It is.
It's the best
very
name.
Popular name.
It's a very pretty name, so it works. Nikki said, "Women rule." Mike Pannon said, "Hi, Sandy. I call you cowgirl because my husband's cowboy."
Yeah.
Ray said, "Women gamers hype." Nikki said, "Hi, Mike." Choose Gaming said, "Hey, ladies." And Mike said, "Hi, Nikki." So if you guys want to, you know, start talking about like kind of what games you play on your streams and how many streams you've done or how long you've been doing this for. I know Emma J kind of told us she's fairly new as well. Mm-hmm. So what do you think about the experience so far?
It's really good so far. It's definitely positive, especially the community itself. It's fantastic. You meet so many new people and everyone is unbelievably friendly. I think with me in terms of games, I don't have a type. If I look at it and it looks interesting, I'll play it. If I look at it and it looks boring, I'll ignore it.
Yeah.
But I think one of the main ones that shocked me was, and I can't remember the name of it now, and it's going to really bug me. Outcasters.
I've heard of that.
Never played that.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
yeah, I watched people play it and I thought, it looks all right. It doesn't look like anything great. And then I played it and it was like instant hooked.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I couldn't stop playing it. It was a huge problem. But it was really fun. I think there's
I'll
a
have
lot
to
of little
try it.
games on Stadia that they kind of push to a side because they don't fit in with the general hype games. But
Okay.
if you once you play them, they're really, really good. Definitely underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to check that out because I've heard of
You
it.
will.
But I've never played myself. Like you said, when you first seen people playing it wasn't like, oh my God, I want to play. So now that I'm hearing from you, that's pretty good. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll stream it. You know,
Should
that'd be
do.
cool. Stadia Mom, what about you? What kind of games you've been into? What kind of streaming?
Oh gosh, I love Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I love that game. Obviously, Red Dead. I've played the story, completed it. Well,
Yeah.
99.9%. I love the online. I love Just Dance. Loads. Well, if we're going back to way back, of like we've all played Mario, haven't we? I think
Of
that's probably I started there.
Classic.
On the SNES, Super Nintendo, loved it.
Okay.
Donkey Kong, and I love BioShock as well. Did you ever play that?
No.
No, that's a good game. Really good game.
Okay. Nice. So
What's
one of
Just
my
Dance
questions is
on Stadia?
So,
Okay.
Sorry, say that again.
What's
one of
Just
my
Dance
questions
like?
was actually sorry.
It's
I'm
fun.
I'm sorry. You go ahead. She asked
It's fun. Great songs on it,
good?
but I am thinking I might stream it. Obviously, I'm not going to be on camera. I'm not too confident being on camera.
Oh, you
but
have to be on camera
Oh,
to Just
no.
Dance stream. That would be brilliant.
Oh, I
I
don't
get
know.
the whole thing. You don't want to be on camera. I mean, some people kind of don't want to be out in the open with people yet. They're not comfortable on camera.
Yeah.
So I totally
exactly.
get that. Like, I'm still getting used to being on camera doing streams because I've never done it by myself. I've always done it with my husband. So for me, it's a little nervous sometimes, but I think I'll get the hang of it, you know?
Oh, you were awesome the other night. It was really great.
Thank you. And actually, one of my questions, you were saying you first started with Super Nintendo?
Yes.
So that was one of my questions was what was one of the first gaming like systems you ever used?
Yeah.
How about you, Emma J?
First gaming console I had was a PlayStation 1.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Not actually that different to now. I had a PS1. I think I was about 6 years old. And I used to absolutely love it. I had a game on it called Theme Park Tycoon.
Oh, right.
Really random game, but I used to play that for hours.
Nice.
And Tomb Raider.
Yes.
The old Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider is fun. So I'm going to bring it back. And I'm not that old to be playing this game system from what my husband told me, but my grandparents had an Atari.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That was the first time I ever played games. I was very, very young. But my first system when I got into games was Nintendo.
Yeah, same.
So it was like
same.
Mario and all that stuff was my thing when I was younger.
Yeah.
So that was mine. I'm going to read some of the comments in between so we stay interactive with everybody that's commenting.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead to that now. So Mr. said, I'm eating, so I'll be listening more than chatting today. He also said, but I am here. I'm always here. Nikki said, hey, Mr. Sounds of Stadia said, amazing to see you all together. Welcome to the Stadia community. And now your mama knows said, Emma J, tell us about the $500 Google that you gave away.
The $500 what?
Google.
Google.
I don't know what that's what it says. Google gave away. Awesome. I'm not sure what he's talking about. It's his husband asking about that, but I'm not sure what he's talking about.
No, not sure. I don't think I've done a giveaway. Unless it means the game, the creator game competition. That was $500, possibly.
Maybe. I'm not sure. The way the comment looks, that's how it was read, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Chariot Man Gaming said, what's up at Sandy, EJ Games, and Emma Stadia Mom. What's up, Chariot? Ray Sherrod is giving us the hand claps. Chariot said, this is dope. Happy Women's History Month. And chat. And One Two Escape said, have fun. Nikki said, I will always support Sandy. Lukey6 said, hey, hey. Mr. said, Nikki, I'm saying hello before I stuff my face. Nikki said, I will always support Sandy Beaches. Nikki said, nice to meet the Emmas.
Aw.
Lydia Crow put the little fire signs and the hand claps. And now your mama knows you three should do a stream together. I would definitely love to do a stream with you
Yeah,
guys.
I would.
If you guys are down to
Definitely.
do that. That would be definitely something we could go over. Maybe we could get like a Discord and
Yeah.
set something up. Chariot Man Gaming said, oh, sorry. Ray said, Stadia Mom is UK, MM2K, LOL. And Chariot said, agreed, and now your mama knows. And now your mom knows is laughing at Ray. I'm not sure if his name is Lucky6 or Lukey6. So if I'm
Lukey.
okay. I said it as Lukey first. I wasn't sure. And he said, now your mom knows, yes, they should, saying we should all stream together. Stadia Dad Game said, doing an awesome job, ladies. And Petter Game said, locking the butler in the freezer. Haha, old school, Laura.
Team Rita.
And
Yeah.
Mr. said, and at now your mama knows, shh. He said, shh, I'm trying to listen while I eat. Chariot said, what are you eating at, mister? Choose said, for Krata. Petter Game said, the 500 you won.
Right, that clears that up. Jungle Run.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what he's on about.
Okay. That's what he was talking about, and we both didn't get what the comment was. So,
Yeah.
Jeff
It was just a game designed to have fun. And then I ended up, I think I was in the bathroom one morning and Craig shouted me and said, oh, you've won $500. I thought he was joking at first.
Wow.
But yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome.
It was on a video and I was like, no, I haven't. What are you talking about? You know, you have your videos on the top 15 creator games.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
really
so
cool.
I genuinely thought it was a joke at first. So I literally just sat there and this game took me about an hour to do. I was literally just messing about with creator.
Wow.
And then, yeah, it seems to have done really well.
Wow. I'll have to check the game out. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's really neat.
it was.
Let's see. Jeff said SPCN hype. Mr. said at Chariot chicken strips with a house salad that comes with strawberries, mandarin oranges, grapes, spinach with raspberry vinaigrette. That's a lot.
It's making me hungry.
Hungry. Washing down with a Coke Zero. And Chariot said this chat is on fire. Ray said hype. Codex Gaming said, hey ladies. Cloud Gaming said, hey, chat is awesome. We'll tweet this out. We need more female content creators. Stadia Vet said, Stadia Mom. And he put the fire flames for you.
Stadia Vet.
Stadia Dad said, at Ray, Emma is UK, MM2K, LOL. Chariot said, healthy eating, that's what's up, mister. Stadia put the fire signs and clapping his hands. Ray said, SBCN is proud of our lady gamers. And Chariot said, I'm tweeting this out. And now your mama knows said, Jungle Run is awesome. Have you guys played Jungle Run? You know what that is?
No.
Jungle Run is my game.
Oh, see? Look, I didn't even know what the name of your game was.
That's what we could stream together, that game.
Yeah, that's really cool.
We could do
Ray
actually.
said-
Someone's beating my time and it's stressing me out. So
Right, well,
you
we're
guys
on
can
it.
do
Oh, wow. And Ray said, at Cloud Gaming Extreme, thank you, Ace. Alex Stadia said, yo, what up, everyone? Jeff said, it's an awesome game, which I cannot finish. And Stadia said, that smash. Mr. said, if I don't say anything after this as I eat, I just want to say Happy Women's History Month. And Ray said, hello. Alex Stadia, hello. Ray said, hello, Vet. So pretty much back into like the women's game. Have you guys ever had like anybody try to hit on you during your gaming time or anything crazy like that happen to you during your streams?
Not during a stream. On social media accounts, yes.
Okay.
Just
How
tend to
did
be random
you do
people
that?
that you don't know, you've never heard of them before. They don't tend to do it during your streams. It's usually people who don't actually comment on your streams.
Mm-hmm.
Just drop into your Twitter DMs.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, usually like people that quite evidently have either fake profiles,
Mm-hmm.
so they probably have a wife and kids and are just snooping the internet.
Isn't
Oh
it
my God.
kind of creepy? It's kind of creepy.
Yeah,
right?
it is.
That is
You
creepy.
just tend to block them really. But I've not really had any. I've not had any of that from like the Stadia community. It
Well,
just-
that's
No.
good. I'm
random
glad to hear
people.
that.
Have you,
That's good.
Sandy?
So comfortable.
Has that happened to
I
you,
have
Sandy?
not. I have not. I know in the past on like social media platforms, way back, like when I
Yeah.
was single, I would have random people I didn't even know
Yeah.
kind of hit me up. But
No.
I think that's happened to people on social media platforms a lot, especially women. So
Yeah.
I just tend to ignore that stuff, you know. It's never happened to me since I've been married, so thank God for
Yeah,
that.
that's the thing. When they know you're married, they seem to leave you alone. See, I just play with Lee and all the rest of the Stadia guys, so they're not going to hit on me. Hello.
Stadia Dad will get on them, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So, do you guys have any questions that you want to talk about? Any topics?
There was
Go on,
nothing
Emma.
specific. Well, they haven't covered anyway.
Okay, I've got one. How did you get into Stadia? Where did you hear from it?
So, obviously, my husband is
Yeah.
the reason why I got into Stadia and joined the Bash Network and all that stuff, because he became such a big part of it. He was a big Stadia fan from day one when they first said they were going to do the whole Stadia cloud gaming.
Yeah.
And he's been a diehard fan since. So,
Yeah.
Nice.
How about you, Emma J?
Mine's quite a negative to positive story. I was completely 110% thanks to Craig's incessant obsessing over Stadia. I was 100% against it when Craig first got it. I was like, I love my PlayStation. Nothing's going to take over my PlayStation sort of person.
Okay.
And when Stadia was announced, Craig, because he does his tech channel, he was like over the moon about it. So this is going to be amazing. It's going to be the next big thing. And he didn't stop talking about it. Sorry, Craig, by the way, if you're watching, but he didn't stop talking about it. He absolutely loved it. And then he pre-ordered it. He got one, and I was like, oh my god! You kind of become bitter towards something because you're like, just shh, sort of thing. And then I'd see him playing it, and I'd see him just like going upstairs and carrying on his game, and going downstairs and carrying it on. It took him 2 seconds, and I was like, right, okay, I'll try it, maybe. Okay. And then I just ended up not touching my PlayStation for weeks.
Yeah.
After just saying, right, I'll bite the bullet and I'll try it, because he was going on at me for ages.
Yeah.
I was kind of forced into it, and then I sort of neglected my PlayStation after trying it.
Well, that's actually a good story, because it's funny. My husband, he barely ever touches his PlayStation. I mean, he is like hardcore Stadia. We've maybe turned on the PlayStation a few times to play like some older games that we, would play together, but not recently. Like, he's just been really in the Stadia. So
you don't, do you? It's mad.
It's crazy because you don't have to download anything. It runs really smooth. You get all these games. Like, it's pretty amazing.
It is amazing.
So, like, the people that are like, oh, I've never heard of Stadia, or I don't want to go to Stadia, I got my PlayStation. Like, they just never experienced it.
Exactly.
It's great.
Definitely.
So, I think it's a good platform. If more people would get to like try it and actually give it a chance, it's definitely going to just keep going up from here.
Exactly. When
it's
Lee first,
it's come into.
It is. When Lee first mentioned, oh, I'm going to get this Stadia, it's awesome. I'm like, oh my God, another console. You know what I mean? Another thing I've got to dust. I thought, oh my God. Well, then it comes home, and it's a controller. I'm like, well, where is it? It's in here. It's in the cloud. I'm like, what cloud? Like,
oh,
wow. I was like, no way. And then I was watching him play, and I was like, this is amazing. It doesn't take any space in my house up.
No.
Right. There's no system to dust off. Or
exactly. And I was just like, I'm going to have a go with this. What games are on it? Well, it got me Odyssey. Wow, that was it. Completed it. Loved it. I think I put like 250 hours in it. You wouldn't think I had 2 children, would you?
No, that's like me. That's one of the reasons I love it, because it is. Most of my gaming I will do in the bath. It's the only time I get away from my kids.
Yeah.
And I'll run a bubble bath, and I'll sit there with my tablet and my controller, and that's me then for an hour. And you can't do that with PlayStation or an Xbox.
Yeah.
And you just had a baby, so congratulations on that.
Yes.
So I wanted to shout that out. You look amazing.
Had a baby in the middle of a pandemic. That is mental. Well done.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Believe it or not, she wasn't a lockdown baby.
No. Yeah.
How was your experience with having a baby during a pandemic? Like,
stressful. Really, really stressful, because all the appointments. I've got 2 children already, And it was just completely different to them two experiences because all your appointments were like, you need to come wearing a mask, partner can't come. So Craig wasn't able to come to most of them.
Oh.
And it was just bizarre. It was really strange. And we wanted a home birth. We couldn't have that because they were understaffed because of the pandemic.
Wow.
So we ended up going into hospital. It was a bit crazy, to be honest.
Yeah, I would think so.
It all worked out well. So it's
Yeah.
all right.
Well, congratulations. That's awesome. And, you know, it's got to be a crazy thing. I couldn't imagine having a baby during a pandemic. So
exactly,
you have a story to tell, you know.
It was a bit mad, like, but ended well.
Yes.
And Stadia Mom, your husband's doing a charity, right?
He is, yes.
Yeah, why don't you tell us a little bit about that? What's going on with that?
Well, it's for food poverty. It's for Fair Share Greater Manchester. It's not just about food banks. They put a lot of supermarkets, like what you would call like Walmart, Publix. They donate as well as, and they distribute it to other food banks in the area.
Okay.
They went and visited it actually on Saturday, him and Dave. Amazing what they do there. And Emma actually got us on the radio, didn't you, Emma?
Wow.
I did, and then I missed it because I was in hospital in
Oh, it was amazing. Emma promoted it for us on a local radio channel. So
that's awesome.
It's just to combat food hunger, you know. And it's very sad. People have got themselves in this situation not due to their own fault. It's the pandemic. You know, It's not just about kids with empty bellies. It's parents. You know, parents, they give the children more than they feed themselves. And that shouldn't be happening now.
Mm-hmm.
But all we can do, you know, we all like gaming. It's a fun. Why not raise money for it? You know, really good cause. And I can't believe it. This community has just blown my mind. It really has. Everyone's just so kind. I just can't believe we've hit 1,000 already. It's crazy.
It's awesome.
It is awesome.
It's fantastic.
So before I even started streaming for the network and like actually joined, I always heard my husband talking to everybody. So like I kind of already knew about Stadia Mom. I knew about today. I knew about Bet. I knew about Stadia Dad. Like all these people, Ray. Like I just kind of felt like I already knew these people because I heard him talk so much about them. So it's kind of cool, like to be able to come on and get so much support in my first stream, and it was pretty amazing. So definitely
really good.
Stadia Bash Community Network. So it's pretty cool.
And Emma streams on her, and when she's on Stadia Bash, you have a great reception, don't you, Emma, from the community? They're so well behind you, aren't they? And
they are.
You know,
they always are. They're fantastic. You cannot fault it as a community. That's what I say to everyone. You usually find with gaming communities they can be quite toxic, like quite aggressive, argumentative. You get a lot of they call it banter, but it's people giving each other grief online, isn't it? It's all it is.
Yeah.
And that's usually the norm. Whereas with the Stadia community, that's not. It's everyone supporting each other. It's everyone making sure that everyone feels welcome when they do the streams. Like I've actually, it's that much of a good community. I actually felt really guilty lately because I've not been streaming and I've not been making videos because I've been obviously preoccupied.
Well,
it's that much.
If anything, that should be the last thing on your mind is wanting to stream when you're up all night with a baby.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, I know.
I'm sure
it's not just on stream, it's off stream. Like everyone's messaging each other and supportive. You know, Emma, they've all sent you well wishes, and do you know what I mean? Like Lee this week, everyone's been amazing, you know, just very supportive. You couldn't ask anything more, honestly. I can't wait till the world reopens, and I'm coming to the US and I'm going to come and visit all of them.
I'm coming for you. Amazing. You definitely, everyone needs to have some sort of, for lack of a better phrase, Stadia Bash meetup.
Yes,
that
definitely.
Would be really awesome. Like imagine everybody that's in the network were able to meet up somehow someday. That would be pretty cool.
It would be cool.
Like a little Stadia Bash community network get together. Like
Stadia hype in the flesh. That would be amazing. Andy, Anthony, and Ray.
I'll read a few more of the comments. We got Alex Stadia said, "Yo" at Ray Sherrod. Nice to see the females leading the drive. Spectre said, "Amazing job, ladies. We are at the SBCN. Are very proud to have you all." Ray said, "Alex Stadia, yes." Alex Stadia said, "Slide into them DMs." Ray said, I was hit on by a man when I was streaming. I told Anthony no. A cowboy trying to hit on Ray. I thought he always hits on his mom.
Yeah, so did I.
I'm a little confused now. Stadia Vet said Ray, laughing with the little laughing emoji. Stadia Dad said at Ray, laughing out loud. And now your mama knows I always get hit on by Ray's mom. Ray said, and now your mama knows you wish. Mr. said, and at now your mama knows, hey, don't make me time you out for 2 minutes. Alex Stadia said, LOL, and now your mama knows. Spectre said, the only thing that feasted its eyes on me was the Wendy's Baconator bag. And Petter Game said, I am still obsessed and still don't stop talking about it. Ha ha. And Alex Stadia said, same at Spectre, but KFC. Nikki said, do men treat you different because you're into gaming? That's a good question. What do you guys think about that?
Go on, Emma. You've both streamed. I haven't really done any streaming yet, per se. So,
yes and no. Some don't. Like some don't pay any attention at all. Others are they can be quite objectifying. Like, I've got a friend who, when I told him about the fact that I'd started streaming, he made a comment that almost made me throw something at him, for lack of a better way to put it. He went, "Oh, I love girls who game," but it was a proper sleazy sentence, and you're just like, "Oh," you just want to punch someone. That's what I was like. And some guys are like that. Like they kind of, when they say, "Oh, I think it's great that women stream," that's one thing.
Yeah.
But there's guys like, "Oh, the whole girl gamer thing," and I think it's. I can't think of the word, but it's kind of it's putting you in a box that you don't really want to be in, and I don't think it's necessary anymore. Not in this day and age. Not with the amount of
we're going to be
girl
like
gamers
the
that there are.
Yeah.
Right. I've only streamed the one stream so far, but everybody in the network, as you said, are amazing. They were really supportive, and they were happy to have another female gamer. Because there isn't as many female gamers as there is men.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a different experience. I haven't had a bad experience with it yet. So, as I go through streaming, maybe later on down the line, I might be able to say, oh, some crazy guy was on my stream commenting, saying something crazy. But as far as like the Stadia Bash network is very supportive. And it was
you and Anthony have been vlogging for years, though, haven't you?
Yeah, my husband has always taken videos for years and years. And years. Like our whole life is on YouTube.
That's nice though, on the bed watching your programs together.
Yeah,
that's the thing. You see, it's if just because we're women, we're actually spending time with our husbands as well. You know what I mean? Something else to talk about rather than the kids and school and work.
I agree.
It's something to it's just something you have in common together. So that's one of the things as well. When we met Lee and he was a gamer, it was like, oh my God, he's a gamer, I'm a gamer, It was ace.
It is good because you can get lost in the whole just family life sort of thing, can't you?
Yeah.
And I think especially with Stadia, it makes it really easy to have that little hobby and just jump in and jump out when you can.
Yeah.
Right. It's definitely convenient to be able to just kind of do your own thing at your own set time. And even if you can't make it at your set time, you could kind of rearrange it and life goes on.
Yeah.
While you have this to do,
Yeah.
Like it's nice. So
definitely.
I'll go back to a few of the comments. Ray said, thank you at Petter Games. Spectre said at Petter Games, would love to work with you sometime, my friend. My channel is also a tech channel too. Petter Games said, sounds good at Spectre. Spectre said, Alex, no more KFC for me. The last time I ate there, I had really bad case of food poisoning.
Oh, I love KFC.
Yeah.
Go on then, KFC or McDonald's?
I like McDonald's.
Yeah.
That
Emma.
If the big tasty is out.
Oh, Emma, I love the big tasty. Do you have that in the US, Sandy?
No.
We have things we don't.
We have the Big Mac.
Yeah. We like a Big Mac.
And it's not big anymore.
No, it's not.
I don't care how greedy that sounds. It's not.
What's the Big Tasty? How about it?
Oh, It's got, what is it? It's like a smoky, like sauce
Smoky
to it
barbecue type mayo sauce.
with
Really
huge
nice.
tomatoes.
Yeah.
It's just a really big patty, isn't it? You know, a
Nice.
big patty.
Making me hungry now.
Yeah, no, I've had a McDonald's for ages. See,
Well,
even Lukey agrees the big tasty is the best. See, they
It's
are like
beautiful.
even more now, Lukey.
Lukey6 said more people do have to try Stadia. Like
Yeah.
we were saying, I think if people would just try it, they'd probably be sold on it. Just knowing how smooth it runs, not having to download anything. It's definitely convenient. Like,
And you can direct stream from it. I know you can do that from the PlayStation, but it's just so easy. When Lee first started direct streams, like, what? So you're on YouTube now? I was like, yeah. I was like, no way.
yeah.
Because I thought you had to have
easy.
a big setup, you know what I mean? And that's another selling point for it. And the amount of games, like when Ray says how many games he has, it's true though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You have all these games, but they're not taking up space in a drawer somewhere.
It's amazing.
They're just there.
Yeah. They're just there for your convenience, whenever you want to play them. Don't have to worry about downloading them or any of that stuff. So,
and when people say Stadia's dead, it's like William said it best. He picked his controller up, turned it on, and it's working. He's playing a game, enjoying it with his friends. It's not dead.
Exactly.
Isn't it though? Just enjoy what you like. You're playing games with friends. It doesn't matter if you're PlayStation, Xbox, but Stadia is the best cloudy platform ever. I love Stadia.
I think I totally agree with everything you said. It's definitely one of the best network gaming places to go on the cloud. Like, you don't have to worry about a system. It doesn't take up space. Like, you could do it on your phone. You could do it on a laptop. It's very, very cool. So
yeah.
Petter Games said Emma J just needs Sims on Stadia and she's set.
I do. I really do.
And Ray said 5 dislikes. Thank you for your views. Very much appreciated. Petter Games said, haha, Emma has even streamed from the bath. Petter Games said, me and the baby are currently upstairs watching mommy on TV.
Aww.
That's sweet. Stadia put the fire and the clap in and little emojis. Chariot put, hey, what's up, Spectre? How are you? Stadia Dad said, bless at Petter Games. Congrats, pal. Lukey6 said at Petter Games, aw. And Chariot Man Gaming said at Stadia Pro Gaming. Ray said, congrats, Emma. And at Petter Games, top job.
Thank you.
And Alex Stadia said, big ups at Stadia Dad Games plus the team. Alex Stadia said, a massive congrats on the baby. What's his or her name?
Her name is Jessica Louise.
Aww.
That's so sweet. I love it.
I love it when they're that small.
Yeah, they're so cute when they're little babies.
Yeah.
Good Rebel Gaming said, hey, everyone. Stadia Dad Games said, Andy. Lukey6 said, the Stadia community is brilliant. I agree. Lukey6 said, hey, at Good Rebel Gaming. Alex Stadia said, what's up, Andy? Good Rebel Gaming said, not missing this. Kuna said, evening. Alex Stadia said, defo, a sick community. And Good Rebel Gaming said, I'm good, man. Petter Games said, big up Team Stadia. Lukey6 said, how cool would that have been? A whole Stadia Bash meetup. I'm telling you, that would be awesome.
Well, I saw in the chat that somebody said Stadia Vet will pay for the flight, so I'm in. Are you in? Emma, are you in?
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good deal. I'm in.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Ray Sherrod said no. Codex Gamer says Stadia Vet says we can crash on his sofa, all of us.
There you go then. Hope it's a pull-out one then.
Right? And Ray is laughing out loud. Lukey6 said at Codex, haha. Alex Stadia said LOL at Codex Gaming. Good Rebel Gaming said, didn't Stadia Vet also say he'd pay for flights over?
Right, so that's twice now, so that's like legit now, isn't it?
He's got to throw out some vet bucks.
Yeah.
Alex Stadia said, was just joking with the slide into the DMs comment. We know. And Alex Stadia is laughing. RJ Stadia channel said, evening all. Ray Sherrod said hello at RJ Stadia channel. Codex Gamer said hey at RJ Stadia channel. Spectre said hi RJ. Stadia said Stadia Dad Game said at RJ, and he has all the exclamation points. Petter Game said men definitely treat women gamers differently. It's almost a fetishism for a lot of guys and girl gamers. So he's pretty much saying like girls do get treated differently that are gamers.
Yeah, because I think they have that. Well, I don't mean to drag the Twitch community, but you've seen videos of Twitch gamer girls on there, haven't you?
Yeah.
I love seeing Twitch.
And I think they think we all look like that.
It's the I would say it wrong.
Anime type ones.
Anime, there you go. Yeah, I
Yeah.
always say that word wrong. It's them type ones. Like the amount of people who will send me things like that, and they're like, I love girl gamers, and then like pictures of things like that, and I'm like, I don't look like that.
Like that, yeah.
At all,
Yeah.
right?
I
Like,
don't
I'm
look like
describing
that. I
what
don't
I'm
dress
doing.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, people have that aspect in their mind, just thinking like, oh, the women are just gonna have all this makeup and their hair all done. They're gonna be all dressed, all sexy.
Yeah.
But it's not always the case. If you're comfortable and you're just a gamer, you're gonna get on and be what you are. You know.
Yeah, and fun. That's the main thing. Have fun.
Like I joke around and I'll say to my husband, like, oh, and this, you know, it's not like I'm being serious, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna do Titty Tuesday, ha ha ha. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, and I say that like he'll be on the phone with Spectre or Vet, and I'm like, I'm gonna do Titty Tuesday, like just playing around. I'm not serious, but you know, it's funny because if I did do that, I guarantee all my views would shoot up.
Oh, your
Because
views
that's
would
the
go
way
sky
it is.
high. There is no
Yeah.
doubt about that.
Just because that's what they're looking for. You know,
Yeah.
it's crazy, but it's true, and we know that as women gamers. You know, so.
Definitely.
I actually have another guest that's going to join us, so I'm going to bring her in now. She's my stepdaughter, Lena. She's going to start streaming this Tuesday at 7 p.m. So I'm going to bring her in and she can introduce herself. Hey, Lena. I can't hear you.
Hi.
Okay, there you go. So
Hi.
just introduce yourself. Tell us about
yeah,
when you're going to
pretty
start streaming.
So pretty much my name is Lena. I'm gonna start streaming Tuesdays at 7. So I'll be right on before Sandy. And pretty much I just got inspired from seeing my dad do it all the time. I grew up around video games with my dad. And so we just figured it'd be something kind of cool to do, start getting into, and seeing my dad do it all the time. I know Sandy and I would be sitting in the living room thinking like, oh my God, like they talk about some crazy things. But no, I mean, I think it'll be really cool. And I was actually in the room with Sandy when she did her first Tuesday last week, and it was pretty awesome. And I'm like, yeah, this would be pretty cool if I would start doing it too. So I'm gonna be doing Tuesdays at 7 now.
Oh, nice one.
As you see, what's your gamer tag, Lena?
My gamer tag is gonna be LenaLove18. So
Awesome. So what are you thinking about, like, game wise, what your first stream might be?
for my first stream, I mean, I've always been more into like the action-packed games. That's just something that I've always kind of grew up on, being with my dad all the time. So I think I'm gonna start out with something that's kind of like a action-packed, maybe for a shooter type thing. Just because that's what I'm used to, and that's kind of what I'm into. And then go from there and see where it goes. But I do plan on like doing different games every week, though, not kind of stick to the same genre of game.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Nice.
But the question is,
as
will
you
you
know-
play Avengers with your dad?
Huh?
I mean, if the opportunity ever comes along, which I hope it will, yeah, I mean, we used to play different things kind of similar to that. So I would definitely be into playing that with him. I think it'd be pretty cool. So yeah, definitely for sure. I would be into playing that with him.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we've all
That'd be
played
cool to
games
watch.
as a family, like fighting games and like, you know,
Yeah.
all different kinds of games together. So maybe we'll do a stream together as well, and we'll figure out a game to play together
I
on
mean,
it.
that'd be cool.
So, but yeah,
Yeah,
she's
I know,
new.
you know, with Sandy, yeah, like I mean with Sandy we would sit here and play video games all the time with like my dad and like our step siblings and things like that. So we are all into gaming. So it'll be kind of cool, you know, for the three of us at one point or a few to play games together as well.
Definitely. That's definitely something we'll be doing in the future. I'm going to read a few more of the comments. Chariot said, this is some dope stuff, literally. Alex Stadia said, yo, at RJ Stadia. Lukey6 said, how's it going at RJ? Good Rebel Gaming said, I have female friends who play games and she's better than me. Stadia Dad Game said, I have a wife who plays games who's better than me at Good Rebel Gaming. Ray said, Sandy did an awesome job. I think she is better than And Now Your Mama Knows. I agree.
Yes.
Cowboy as well.
Oh, yeah.
Codex Gamer said, how are there 5 dislikes on this? Some people are just going to hate on content no matter what it is. I mean, maybe they got on and they're like, oh, it's women. We're going to dislike this. Who knows? But I'll tell you this much. We get more positivity than we got negativity.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. Codex Gamer said, I have a wife who doesn't game, but she's probably better than me. So listen, the girls always do it better, you know? Mr. said at Codex, probably from the guys that don't like women banding together. That could definitely be another reason. So Dave Widnall said, hey ladies, how's things?
Oh, Dave.
We got Pal Penguin Gaming that said hey. We got Nikki. I wasn't aware that Stadia was international. That is cool. It definitely is. It's cloud gaming, so you pretty much do it from anywhere. It's really awesome to meet different people from different places. I think that's the coolest thing. Like, all these people are hooking up in a community that are from all over the place.
Yeah.
And like, we just all have this one great thing in common, which is gaming. So it's definitely cool. It gives us a lot to talk about. And, you know, I think it's going to get bigger and bigger as it goes. Like I said earlier, it's going to blow up. So, RJ Stadia said McDonald's 100%. Nikki said, what is the Big Tasty? They did explain that earlier. If you were listening, the Big Tasty is over where they're at in the UK, right?
Yeah.
And Lukey6 said, Big Tasty is the best. Alex Stadia said, the fries from McDonald's with the good stuff from KFC. I love McDonald's fries.
Yeah.
Ray said, hello to Papal Penguin. Codex said, I go mad at Macy's when they stop the Big Tasties.
They bring the Big Tasties in and out all the time. It's like mental abuse.
Yeah, it is. The teasels.
They do, and then they take it off without telling you.
So Lena, the Big Tasty over there is like a sandwich that's like a big hamburger that they have over there. It has barbecue sauce, you said?
Like a smoky.
Okay. Yeah, smoky mayonnaise, you will.
A smoky mayonnaise.
Yeah.
And like a bigger patty.
It's kind of like
it's kind of like
more get up version of our Big Mac.
quarter pound. Yeah,
Kind
quarter
of like
pounder.
a Big Mac in a way, but like a smoky taste to it, right?
More
yeah,
like
it
a
has
quarter
bacon on it,
pounder.
and it's soft.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
I'll get Lee to send Anthony a picture of it for you.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be
Chariot
awesome.
said, I love KFC at Spectre, but I don't eat it all the time. Lukey6 said, haha, it's my favorite. Codex Gaming said Macy's. Good Rebel Gaming said Big Tasty is the business. Nikki said, what time is it in the UK?
It is 21:46.
And Dave said, what Stadia needs is all the one games like FIFA or Fortnite. A lot of people only play one game. Stadia is the best place for that sort of thing.
I could give a take Fortnite. It's not my forte. I don't like
care for
Fortnite
either. I played it before. I don't really care that much for it. It's okay.
Hey, can you give a special thank you to Duncan? Just read that. He put that post up for you guys.
Duncan tweeted us out. He said, no play along tonight as this is more important. Go check out this event. So he put us on Twitter so that he could shout us out, and he's not going to play.
Aw,
Thank you.
He's canceling
Thank
his
you.
event,
Oh, that's
so
cool.
you just
He's
went.
canceling his event so that more people watch us. So that was really
Oh,
thanks,
Yeah,
Duncan.
that's
That's
awesome.
great. Thank you.
Let's see. Chariot said Stadia is here to stay. I'm telling you, people that are sitting there saying, oh, it's dying, this and that, they just haven't experienced it. I think if they gave it a shot, they'd be right there with us, like, oh, it's the best, you know?
Yeah.
It'll happen. I think a lot more people, once they try it, will move over. It's just
I agree.
it's getting them to try it is the difficult bit.
Yeah. Well,
I think it's what it is. I think they're annoyed that they've paid $500 for a console that we can get for what's it over here, Emma? About £60, which would be what in America? How much is a Stadia? How much?
How much is what?
Stadia in the US?
I have Stadia for free, and then I do the family thing with my husband.
No, but the console, the
Chromecast.
Your Chromecast and your controller. Should we say
I'm
about
not sure,
$70?
you know?
That's what I mean.
don't know. I know my dad has mentioned it multiple times before. I don't quite remember.
$59.99.
Miles cheaper than your average console.
Informed.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. They're annoyed that they've paid all that money and we've just got it here.
So
and they're scared.
Stadia Dad sent us a
I
picture.
mean, here it's $59.99, but
Oh,
I
there
think
you
it's
go.
pretty cool because you just take one thing with you.
Yeah.
So Stadia Dad actually sent us a picture of the Big Tasty. Can you guys see?
Ooh. Oh wow.
So that's the Big Tasty.
Thanks, Lee. Now I'm hungry.
I am really hungry now.
Good Rebel Gaming says Sandy sells Stadia better than Blake.
Yeah.
Stadia Dad Game said Emma is Stadia's PR agent.
No, Sandy is.
Hey, listen, everybody needs good PR, right?
Yeah.
Chariot said, and I'm originally a Nintendo fan. Oh yeah, Lena, what was the first system you ever played?
The first system I ever played was a Super Nintendo, which was pretty cool. And then we gradually shifted over to the 64. I grew up on games like Spawn, Dr. Mario, which were all pretty cool. And then as we, moved over to systems as they came on more, one major game we played all the time was like Mario Kart or Super Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah, Super Smash Brothers was fun. That was a good one.
Question: who still has a Nintendo Wii in the house?
We've got a Wii U.
No,
Wii
just a
U.
Wii.
That seems to be the console that will never die. It seems to just sit there next to every other one, doesn't it?
Yeah.
See, we have it in the house, and it was like a big thing when it first came out, and my kids had got it for Christmas, and they were really into it in the beginning, and then eventually it just sat there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what we did as well. It just stays there.
Yeah, it's just
Mario
sitting.
Kart's made me think of it.
Yeah. Gabe said, of gaming, no barriers. Codex said 21:35 to Nikki when she asked the time. Lukey6 said, at Stadia Dad Games, haha. Squid said, hello, I got off of work early, so to speak, haha. But how's it going, everyone? It's going pretty good. Nikki said, Codex, I don't know military time. Ray said, at Squids, yo. Spectre said, at Squids, welcome, man. Stadia Dad said, at Squids, how you doing, buddy? Spectre said, Stadia Vet is the one in charge of finances out of all four of us in the board. LOL. Listen, that's why he's going to buy the tickets for us, right, guys?
Yeah, definitely. It's been said twice, so that's the law.
Yep, it was in there twice. So,
yeah.
You know. Cal said, wow, I think I killed my back moving the old mattress to the walk-in closet to put the new mattress on now. It needs 48 hours to set since it's a foam inner spring mattress. Alex Stadia said, yo, Squids. And Now Your Mama Knows said, hi, serious. Papal said, and Now Your Mama Knows, OnlyFans make some dough. Just kidding. Alex Stadia said, what's up, Lena? Lukey6 said, hey, Lena. Clive said, hello, all. Good to see the sisterhood representing. Stadia Pro said, at Ray, be calling on Discord in a few if you're good. And Stadia Dad said, hey, Clive. Good Rebel Gamer said, welcome to the SBCN. Ray said, at Stadia Pro, I'm good. Lukey6 said, evening at Clive. And Now Your Mama Knows said, now my daughter is a part of the SBCN.
Yes.
And Ray said, call me at Stadia Pro Gaming. And now your mom knows said, Spectre, watch out. Spectre better watch out. Now we got the cowboy's wife and his daughter in here. So,
Yes.
I don't know, Spectre. We already made it.
We're coming for him.
Because I got more views. So Spectre needs to watch out. I'm gonna be running Stadia Bash Network. Ray said, hell yeah. Nikki said, exactly. I love that phrase, sisterhood. It definitely is. And Alex Stadia said, cool. Lukey6 said, that's awesome. At Now Your Mama Knows. Ray said, and at Now Your Mama Knows, who's next? Yo Mama. LOL. No, he's going to bring your mama in, Ray. He's always talking about her so much. You know, he's got to include her in everything he does. So. Me and Lena hear him all day long. Him and Ray go back and forth about joking about his mom and stuff like that. It's hilarious. So it's like live entertainment in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I even came home the one day and PJ, who's been on his stuff before, I've seen him on the floor sometimes, just getting thrown out the room. So
tell them who PJ is, though.
So PJ is actually a stuffed leopard that I got from a friend for Valentine's Day, and my dad likes to use it as Ray's mom. And it's kind of weird because PJ to me is a boy, and my dad didn't know that, so I told him one day when I came home, and I was like, you know he's a boy, right? And I'm like, I feel so bad for PJ because, you know, he was a little tortured in a way.
I was joking around and said, oh my God, he raped PJ.
Yeah, I was holding PJ and I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry for you. And I was just petting him. It was funny.
So that's like, you know, I'm telling you, it's like entertainment over here. When he's on streams or one of us is doing
really
something,
is.
Hilarious. Clive said, evening at Stadia Dad and Lukey6. Ray said, welcome Lena Love 18. Mr. said, at Ray, beat you so many times in Rangers, surprised you showed up. And now your mama knows said Clive is in the building. Ray said, Mr. Stop it, LOL. And Ray said, hello, Clive. Mr. said, LOL. Dre Keekins Gaming said, hi, all. Nikki said, and now your mama knows how are you. Clive said, at Ray. Mr. said, at Ray, don't let Need for Speed and Call of Duty be next. So Mr's trying to tell Ray he's going to beat him in both those games. Ray said, at Mr. whenever you want to play. Dre Keekins Gaming said, me and my wife play ESO together. Nice game. Mr. said, give me a week to master the controls. LOL. Ray said, at Mr. me and my daughter playing Little Nightmares 2 now. I love Little Nightmares. I played the first one and beat it with my husband. We're currently working on the second one. So
yeah,
it's definitely an interesting game. Have you guys played?
My husband Lee and our daughter actually streamed it, Little Nightmares 2. They had a marathon Saturday doing it together because she watched Dad's game too. I don't know if you know him in the US. He's quite popular here, you know, with the teenagers. He's really funny. And he did it. He games, obviously. But yeah, she's like, well, we need to do it together. So they did it. And it went down really well, actually. Yeah. It's a good game.
It's
Very good.
Fun. It's a little creepy game, but
it is creepy.
Really cool. Kids seem to love it though. My little boy plays it. He really likes it.
Yeah.
It's really cool. You should check it out. You might like it.
Yeah.
It's definitely something different. Like,
and
like
the
little
creepy,
parts of things pop out. You're like, ooh. Now my husband's the jumper. I am not the jumper. If you've ever watched the cowboy streams, he's always we'll be playing the game together, and he literally jumps. And if I jump, I'm like, "Come on, you're making me jump!" Like, because I don't normally jump, but like if he jumps, he startles me. So I'm like, but he's definitely the jumper. Papal Penguin said Burger King is superior over McDonald's. I don't agree.
No, I'd rather have McDonald's over Burger
no,
King.
It's not.
The only way I'd agree with that is the chili cheese bites from Burger King. They're pretty beautiful. But I think other than that, no.
No, Burger King's
I'm not a big Burger King fan. Back like maybe when I was a kid, we used to do Burger King more often than McDonald's when it was a little better back then. But as of now, Burger King ain't that great. I'm definitely a McDonald's person.
Oh, I think they missed. I obviously didn't explain myself properly. I meant the Chromecast and the controller, not Stadia itself, because you play that via Google, can't you? So that someone went, no, it's free. No, but the controller and the Chromecast aren't. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what I
not
meant.
sure the pricing on it. Anthony's better with that stuff, you know.
Yeah.
He's the one that got
£100. It's less than £100 here. It's less than 100 there.
Yeah. Nikki said, hey, Lena. Mr. said at Ray, live. Mr. said at Nikki, is Frank watching too? Ray said at Mr. Yup. Nikki said, Mr. No, he's hanging out with his son. Alex Stadia said Big Mac on steroids for the Big Tasty. Petter Game said, do you regret not starting the streaming earlier? I'm not sure who that is directed to, as in starting streaming earlier, but seeing my husband do it, I'll answer that for myself, and you guys can answer as well. Seeing my husband do it for a while kind of made me like, whatever, you know, that's his thing, you know. But when he came to me, to do the women's event and stuff like that, and he was like, you play games, you should just join and do your first stream and just get out there or whatever. I was kind of like, yeah, I could do that, like that's cool. But if he wouldn't have asked me, I don't think I would have started streaming on my own.
Yeah.
So I think he kind of gave me that push.
Yeah.
So.
What about you, Emma?
I think with me, it was more similar to you. It's Craig saying you should do it. Because I tend to just chat absolute bubbles when I'm playing a game. So I'll just talk crap for an hour while I'm playing it. And Craig said to me countless times that you should stream because it's entertaining. He'll sit next to me and laugh. But then I also find at the same time that when I know that I'm on a stream, I don't chat bubbles as much because it's like you're consciously aware of it. But you get used to it and start relaxing a bit more. But it was Craig that initially said to me to try it, and I actually do enjoy it. I think it's really good. I think you will as well once you become more comfortable with being there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I'm worried about, not actually talking. Like as a second silence to yourself could, you think it's an hour for everybody else.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Right. So as I said earlier, like my first stream that I did Tuesday, there was a period of time toward the end where I was like really into the game and I kind of wasn't paying attention to the comments as much. And my husband was like, it's harder than you think, right? Because you got to kind of entertain at the same time as playing the game. And he's like, more people come in to talk than rather than what game you're playing. He's like, a lot of people are coming in more to communicate with you as a person. He's like, so you want to pay attention to both kind of evenly. So I just got to kind of work on that a little bit.
Oh, yeah. That's good advice, that.
Yeah. Lena, you haven't streamed yet, but you'll see when you start streaming. It's always good to get into the comments as much as you can, but still play the game in between. Maybe pause it and talk while you're reading comments. It's a little harder than explaining it, but
yeah, I mean, I just from seeing you do your first stream, it does seem a little hard multitasking because I know when you get into a game, you're getting into a game. And I just remember from just playing video games, growing up, one game we would all really, really get into a lot is Resistance. And that was on the PlayStation. So you would have things like all of us paying attention more to the game than actually like communicating with each other on how to like do things. But now this is different where now you actually have to interact with other people more than just playing a game. So it might be a little tough at first, but I'm pretty sure I'll get it down.
Yeah. It'll get easier as we go.
It makes it easier for you as well when the chat's busy, as strange as that may sound.
Yeah. I was going to ask you about that. What's your advice? So definitely, it's definitely cool, like all the comments and all the people that are tuning in to watch and kind of just interacting with you as well. Like it's definitely interesting and entertaining in that sense too. So like I'll go back into the comments. Mr. said, oh, okay. Mr. said at Ray says you're offline. Stadia Pro Gaming put fire and he's clapping his hands for us. Ray said, thank you, Duncan. Nikki said, okay, it's 9:46 our time. Ray said at Mr. we took a break. Mr. said, without Stadia, how will I beat Anthony, Ray Stone, and Ray Sherrod in video games? RJ Stadia said Stadia is free. Nikki said 60 pounds is around $80 here. Ray Sherrod said at Mr. LOL, you funny. And RJ Stadia said, if you have access to a Chrome browser and a Gmail account.
Yeah.
I guess that's for the Stadia being free.
Yeah.
Petter Games said the Premier Edition isn't even required. Technically, you can start playing for free. That is true.
Yeah.
So you don't need to be a pro member to play for free. You would just have to buy your own games. You wouldn't get the free games.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of cool. Petter Games said, oh, I read that one, sorry. Nikki said Dreamcast was cool. So Nikki must have played Dreamcast. Do you guys remember Dreamcast?
My little brother had one. I never played it.
I never played as well.
No.
I've heard about it, but never played it.
Yeah.
Lena?
I might have played it once. I played it once, and I think that was about it. I pretty much grew up in a PlayStation home. Dreamcast, I did play it one time, and that was the first and last time I ever played it, and that was it.
Okay. Mr. said at Nikki, Dreamcast is my favorite console. Stadia Dad Game said, I think Stadia Mom was referring to the Chromecast and controller. Nikki said, right, Mr. Mr. said, I loved it. Ray Sherrod said, this is amazing. Go ladies. LOL. Nikki said, wow, I didn't know that poor PJ. She's talking about your stuffed animal, PJ. Ray Sherrod said hello at Dre Keegan's Gaming. And Now Your Mama Knows said the chat is on fire. Nikki said Anthony and Sandy got us to buy Little Nightmares. We actually did. They saw us streaming it, and it's such an entertaining game, and it's so different that she was actually interested in playing it with her husband. So they bought the game. Let's see. Ray Sherrod said, go ladies, hype. Black Dragon 79 said, we need a White Castle in Ewing. Lukey Six said, is this stream sponsored by McDonald's? Haha. It sounds like it, right? Because we were all talking about McDonald's. Cloud Gamer said, hey, everyone. Ray Sherrod said, White Castles. And Ray said, hello at Cloud Gamer. Cloud Gamer said, hello, Ray. How are you? Cloud Gamer said, I don't have a White Castle near me. Black Dragon 79 said, show your face, Emma. You're not that special.
Lovely. I've just commented on that.
Petter Game said, if you all could only stream one game from now on, which game would it be? So anybody want to answer that question? Which game would it be if you could only stream one game from now on?
Oh,
That's difficult. That's too difficult.
what, for how long? Forever?
That's, yeah. Which
That's
game?
a brutal question.
Yeah, he said, if you all could only stream one game from now on, which game would it be? That's a hard one because I like all different games.
Yeah.
So I don't know that I could pick only one.
It would have to be either Dead by Daylight, because that's just a fun game to stream.
Oh my God, I'd be on the edge. Oh no.
Oh, I love that game.
Anxiety
It's so
for
fun.
Good game though.
Pixel Drug Raiders,
So-
because that's quite a fun game.
Just to introduce you guys, this is PJ.
Oh, is that your abused teddy?
Oh,
Yes, this is PJ.
Oh.
I had to make mine,
Anthony.
but this is PJ.
PJ was used in a performance trying to be Ray's mom. And yeah, he got abused.
Yes.
Oh.
Spectre said I could go for some In-N-Out. We don't have that over here. It's like, I don't think we have that over here. In-N-Out burger. Have you guys ever?
I think we've got it over here, haven't we? In and out. Yeah, we have. No,
Don't
we
know.
haven't.
I've never had one of those.
What's that one at the
No,
Trafford
no.
Centre? What's that called?
That's Five Guys, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I've got it
Five
mixed up.
Guys here.
I think it
Yeah,
is.
we have Five Guys.
Yeah.
We also have Smash Burger.
Yeah.
Don't think we have that.
No, you've got everything great over there.
Well, you know, it's funny when we hear certain things you guys have that we don't have. We're like, oh, that sounds so good. We don't have that here. But then like you guys are probably looking at our stuff like, oh, we don't have that here, but that sounds good. Like it's so funny because we all have different things because of where we live. So
I'm just dying for Yo Sushi to reopen. That's my dream at the minute.
Stadia Dad Game said, excuse me. Cloud Gamer said, I love In-N-Out Burger. Ray Sherrod said, doing great at Cloud Gamer, enjoying the ladies. Stadia Dad Game said, Black Dragon 79, no need, my friend. I agree. Cloud Gamer said, me too at Ray Sherrod. Ray Sherrod said, hello at Choose Gaming. Black Dragon said, LOL, no problem, Dad. See, Stadia Dad's got your back.
Yeah, definitely.
He ain't gonna let nobody mess with you, Stadia Mom. And Stadia Dad Game said, damn right, my friend. And Cloud Gamer said, PS2 was my go-to console when I was younger. Then I moved to the 360 and the Xbox One. Black Dragon 79 said, I missed my Dreamcast. Sucks it had a high failure rate. And I see Stadia Mom reacted to Black Dragon. She said, don't let the door hit you on the way out. We don't need the negativity. Definitely.
Exactly.
Nikki said, not nice, Black Dragon. That's her choice. Cloud Gamer said, I agree at Nikki. Black Dragon is laughing. He said, tell Aunt I'm on Tekken. Come get washed. Ray said, LOL at the cowboy. And the PJ, he put the little cowboy emoji and the little tiger emoji. And now your mama knows said, PJ reminds me of Ray's mom. I'm sorry.
Oh my.
And Cloud Gamer said, that's a California restaurant. In-N-Out Burger is in California.
Yeah.
Cloud Gamer said, love Five Guys. We enjoy Five Guys as well. Cloud Gamer said they had the best fries. And he also said, have you ever had Mr. Beast Burger? No, I've never heard of that.
No.
How about you guys?
No.
No.
I don't
No,
think
not
I've ever
familiar
heard
with
about
that.
that place.
No.
Yeah. Black Dragon 79 said, In-N-Out is decent. I went to one in Vegas. Smash Burgers is not that good. Ray Shrug said mental issues and at Now Your Mama Knows. And Papal said, we don't have a BK here, but I prefer the flame broiled taste over the greasy burgers from McDonald's. Everybody has a preference, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like gaming platforms.
Right, exactly.
Start a new trend. Burgers versus gaming platforms.
Stadia Vet said, I miss Bojangles, best chicken, whoop whoop. I never been to a Bojangles, but they have one in like Maryland, which isn't too far from us. And I did want to go there, but Anthony's not a chicken guy.
What?
He's not a big fan of chicken.
Wow. I don't
Yeah.
understand how you can't be a big fan of chicken.
He's not a big
I
fan of
mean,
meat
I
in general.
went to a Bojangles before.
Did you like it, Lena?
Yeah, I actually did. I've heard about Bojangles being in like Tennessee. I went to Tennessee for a day. It was kind of like a 2-day trip. And we stopped in Tennessee for the first day, and it was actually really good. From down there, it was pretty good. On the way back, kind of going towards Virginia, it was a little good, but it was way better in Tennessee than it was coming back up towards Virginia.
Okay. Nice. Spectre said, Five Guys is good. I love they serve that hole in a wall type food. And Stadia Vet said, anyone messes with at Emma Stadia Mom, they have to go through Stadia Vet and the famous Vet Smash.
Aw.
And Black Dragon said, Five Guys is something you eat every few months. Cloud Gamer said, it's a virtual restaurant in the US. You can only order it Uber Eats or Grubhub. I think he's talking about the Mr. Beast thing. You can only order Uber Eats or Grubhub.
Okay.
And Stadia Vet said, and now your mama knows you bum. Papal's Penguin Gaming said, the other one diner and dive in Oak Ridge, Tennessee has best burgers I've ever had. Their Tobinator was so good. So yummy. Black Dragon said, McDonald's burgers are terrible. If you want that mess, you'll stop eating it. Bojangles is salty BS. Stadia Vet said, Stadia Vet at Now Your Mama Knows, take her to Bojangles or you're fired. And Cloud Gamer said, have you ever heard of Jollibee? It's a Filipino version of KFC, and there's one in NYC. I've actually been to a Jollibee's. It's pretty cool because it's like a Filipino fast food restaurant. They have chicken and spaghetti and noodles and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I don't remember what I got from there, but it was decent. I think it was like a burger with pineapple and bacon or something on it. And it was good.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah. Let's see. Alex Stadia said, this has turned into a food podcast and I ain't complaining. It kind of has.
Yeah.
It definitely has.
From gaming. Petter Game said, making me hungry here, ladies. Let's move on. And Black Dragon said, I went to Bojangles in North Carolina. Nope, that's not it. Extra salty and flavorless. Cloud Gamer said yes. Cloud Gamer said, Mr. Beast Burger is Uber Eats and Grubhub only. Nikki said, do you ladies have Grubhub or Uber Eats in the UK?
We have Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Nice. And Black Dragon said, I'll be in LA next weekend going to try Fat Burger to see what all the fuss is about. And Cloud Gamer said, sounds good. So we'll get back to gaming since we've been talking about food for like ever. So what do you guys think I should stream next when I go back to stream?
Ooh.
What game do you think I should check out?
You said you're not jumpy. So I think you should stream Dead by Daylight as a survivor and prove that you're not jumpy.
Okay, nice. I'll definitely have to try that then.
That will be really fun.
That'll be really good.
I'll have my husband set it up for me so I could try it. And I'll stream it live.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. What are you guys looking forward to maybe streaming or playing next?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about streaming all week. My head's been in the clouds completely. Okay. Probably going to be Pixel Junk Raiders because I did a stream of that 2 weeks ago and my internet well and truly let me down. It cut me off midway through my stream and I was fuming.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah, I was devastated because the worst thing was as well, I lost everything I'd collected.
No.
I don't know if he's played Pixel Junk Raiders. But I was cursing the game for ages because I was playing it and I collected loads and I went in with all these things and then my internet went nope. And if you die in the round, you lose everything that's in your arsenal. You can't get it back. And obviously because my internet had gone down, it went down and all I seen on my screen, I don't know what everyone who was watching the stream seen, was like 5 aliens come in the room. So I was about to die basically and I couldn't do anything about it because the internet was being awful. And then I died. So probably going to do Pixel Junk Raiders and try and pull that back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. Oh, yeah.
It did. I was devastated.
Yeah, all that work and all that stuff.
Wow.
That stinks.
I was cursing BT.
How about you, Stadia Mom? What are you thinking about playing next?
I don't think it's not going to shock anyone. I think I'm going to do a bit of Red Dead Online. I love it.
Okay.
No, it's not going to be a Red Dead Online channel, but I'm doing it. Well, I'll let you. After the 24-hour stream, it's my birthday, so I'm going to do like a birthday stream. So,
well,
but online.
Birthday.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome. Lena, what games in the future are you looking to stream? Is there anything out there right now that you've seen that you might want to stream on Stadia?
I've seen, when I was looking earlier, I seen this one game. I'm trying to remember what the name of it was, but it quickly drew my attention. It seemed like it might be something possibly similar to a game that I played called The Last Guardian on the PlayStation. I've just always been I'm more into like the action type games, but like also quest games that have like a lot of quests that you can do in them. And I seen one game, I can't quite remember what the name of it was, but I was thinking maybe I'd do that for my first stream.
Okay, nice. And you guys should definitely check out the Destroy All Humans. It's a lot of fun. Like if you just want to go around destroying stuff, that's the game.
Yes, definitely.
It's definitely pretty cool.
Bit therapy.
Yeah. I like fighting games. Do you guys like any fighting games? I like Mortal Kombat, Tekken.
I prefer more story-based games, if you know what I mean. Like any of the Assassin's Creeds, I love those.
Okay.
I don't know, but I'd give it a try. I'm not, not opposing to any games. I'd give anything a
Me too.
try.
Like I feel like if the game looks interesting and the gameplay looks like something that I would be into, I'll definitely try it.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's pretty cool. I'll get back into the comments real quick. Let's see. Spectre said, still haven't tried Mr. Beast Burger yet. Popeyes and Jollibee had one of the best chickens I had so far. Stadia Dad Games said Stadia Mom rocks.
Aw.
And Papal Penguin Gaming said 2 half-pound burgers, bacon, cheese, and grilled cheese sandwiches on buns on each side. That's interesting. Sounds good.
Wow, that's
Cloud Gamer said Mortal Kombat. I do enjoy Mortal Kombat. I would play with people in Mortal Kombat on Stadia. If anybody wanted to join me with that, that would be cool.
I like it, but I tend to just stick to like the same few moves and then annoy whoever I'm playing against. And it really winds them up.
Oh, that's good. Nikki said, I'll be supporting my girl on Tuesday nights. Ray said he's doing the little hand claps. Black Dragon said, y'all excited for Wednesday, Godzilla versus King Kong? I am excited. We already have our tickets. So that's going to be fun. Do you guys like Godzilla versus King Kong? Are you guys into any Godzilla
but I've
movies?
not rushed. I won't be in a rush to see it.
I saw the last one, but the cinemas aren't open over here. Nothing like that's open yet.
Oh,
No.
okay.
We're still locked down.
Got you.
Yeah.
I forgot Anthony did tell me that. So we are actually going to see that on Wednesday. And Anthony's a Godzilla fan, so we're definitely going to enjoy that.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be pretty cool.
Definitely. Cloud Gamer said, who saw the trailer for the Suicide Squad? I haven't.
I saw that it was advertised on Instagram, but I haven't seen it yet.
Me neither. I haven't.
See, I really like number one.
Yeah, I
know,
did.
Like, a lot of people didn't, but I did.
Mm.
And I really liked Jared Leto's Joker as well, but a lot of people didn't.
I enjoyed.
But I also
he was
dropped
good.
a few major cast members in number 2, so I'm a little apprehensive.
Is Will Smith not in it?
Nope.
What?
I know, and that makes me really sad.
Yeah, that makes me sad too.
Oh,
he was good in that.
He was.
Mr. said Mortal Kombat, Tekken, and Street Fighter. Papal Penguin said, and at Now Your Mama Knows, you got to do the Fat Man Challenge, man. This place will taunt the hell out of you online if you lose it. LOL. Anthony would probably throw up if he ate that much meat. A big meat person.
I think we all would.
So
I was
yeah.
gonna say, he's not really not into meat.
Yeah. Petter Games said, best thing BK Jr. Stadia is how easy it is just to try any game. Don't have to worry about wasting time downloading it. Definitely. You can try anything. You don't have to download it. You just go right into it.
Mm-hmm.
Cloud Gamer said, that sounds good. Papal Penguin Gaming. And Now Your Mama Knows said, the women are awesome. Black Dragon said, story-based game. Try Ghost of Tsushima. Alex Stadia said, grilled cheese sandwiches are way underrated. Petter Games said, and don't have to clear space on console, just try it. That is so true. Papal Penguin said at Cloud Gamer, it is addicting. Their menu is huge and so good. Stadia Vet said, King Kong ain't got nothing on Godzilla. Cloud Gamer said, me too, except I only do that for Aaron Black. That's the only one I know besides the uppercut. Cloud Gamer said, King Kong for life. Papal said, HBO Max to save us. Cloud Gamer said, you can watch it on HBO Max. Cloud Gamer said, me too at Papal. Papal said, our pathetic theater is too tiny for bigger guys. Cloud Gamer said, looks funny. Cloud Gamer said, nope. Cloud Gamer said, Idris Elba and John Cena is in it, though. As
John Cena?
Yeah, John Cena is in
Who's
it.
he
Oh,
playing?
wow, okay.
Not sure.
You just see his name and you just think of the theme, don't you? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
So we watch wrestling every Monday and Friday, and we watch all the pay-per-views.
See, that's a game I want to stream. That wrestling game. That'd be fun.
Stadia Dad Game said, "You're all doing an incredible job, ladies. This should be a regular thing." I mean, we could create a podcast in the future if you guys are into that. We could do like a women's podcast, just something to support women gamers.
Exactly.
We could pick something up for that, you know.
Yeah, I mean that
We
would
could talk about a couple
that would be
things,
nice.
you know? There's only so many of us, so it'll be nice if we all come together.
Like, oh, it's you again.
Yeah.
It's us.
Let's see. Cloud Gamer said Peacemaker. Nikki said, "If Jason Momoa isn't in it, I'm not interested."
Oh yeah, Jason.
Nikki loves Jason Momoa. And Cloud Gamer is laughing. Cloud Gamer said that would be awesome. Papal Penguin said Fat Man Challenge is four times half-pound patties, bacon and cheese with basket of fries and a pop, and you got to finish it all in under 7 minutes and 21 seconds.
Oh no.
I would pull out. Ugh. I would probably like want to vomit. That's too much.
Yeah, too much.
Too much meat, like too much burger.
I mean, I don't know about doing that by yourself. I mean, if you have another person, maybe, but by yourself, that's too much.
Yeah. Let's see. Petter Game said stop with the food, and Cloud Gamer said yikes at Papal. And Papal said I can't. Black Dragon 79 said Women of Gaming, WOG. And I'm guessing he would say that could probably be the name of the podcast if we decided.
Yeah.
It's not bad,
Nice.
WOG. Let's see. Papal said, but the menu is amazing. They have pros. Try it and do it.
Nobody's letting this food thing go, are they?
No.
So I guess we could kind of wrap it up from here, unless you guys have anything else you want to talk about in the gaming area of Stadia. Any comments on anything that's up and coming that you know about that maybe you want to share?
I probably do, and I'll probably think of them in 6 hours.
Yeah.
This is the latest that I've been up all week,
Oh,
so I'm sort of
bless
sat
you.
here just.
That's okay. Does anybody know of any new games they might be interested in that's coming on the Stadia? I'm not too familiar with what might
It's
be
just got
coming.
to be Resident Evil
Okay.
Village.
I would probably try that.
Oh my god, we played
Oh, wow,
Resident
that's
Evil
interesting.
7 in VR. That was
Yeah.
scary.
That sounds
would be
immense.
cool.
Oof.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we kind of covered what games we like, what games we would stream, how it is being a woman gamer. I think we handled this pretty well. We got a lot of views, a lot of positive comments. And I'm just going to tell you, like, I definitely love being a part of the Stadia Bash Network. I'm new to it, but I love it. Stadia Bash Community Network is definitely up and coming. It keeps growing. And if we could get more women gamers to come on, even better.
Yes.
Definitely.
So, and welcome Lena to, Stadia Bash Community Network. She'll be streaming soon. Shout her out. Go check her out at 7 p.m. this Tuesday. Lena Love 18 is her gamer name. And also check out the other ladies, Emma J and Emma Stadia Mom and myself, Sammy Beaches. That's all we have for this podcast. I enjoy doing it with you ladies, and I hope to do something with you guys in the future.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Definitely.
Definitely. Thank you guys.
Thank
We'll see
you.
you next time.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.